Welcome to the old city of Jerusalem. As you can see, it's so crowded here. Not that I know that there are groups, tourist groups, because of few reasons. First of all, not a lot of planes and companies are reaching Israel now, and the prices to reach Israel is quite expensive. Then the two groups that I was supposed to have just cancelled, and I can understand them. I'm on the way to a special tour for you at the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. The Church of the Holy Sepulchre for me is such an important place, and it's like a magnet. You know, even though I say to myself, no, this time I won't reach the church, I'm finding myself visiting that place from the outside or even from the inside. And we're heading now to the main square. This is according to so many Christian traditions. For example, Catholic, Armenian, and Orthodox churches. This is the place that Jesus was crucified, died, buried, and resurrected. This is the most important place in that world. And this is my kitty. Hello, kitty. And that is a beautiful group of future tour guides, and Hannah is the tour guide now, talking about the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. But what we can see here is a lot of, I don't know, it looks like someone is building something. And this is true. What they are building now or renovating now is the new floor of the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, and thanks God for that. They actually, hello dear kitty, hello. This time I'm with long trousers, then you can do whatever you want, my dear. No allergy, nothing will happen to me. Then in that case, they're renovating the floor, and this is a little bit as you can see, a working place. The facade that you see is mostly from the 12th century. But guys, I'm today dedicated that tour to everyone who are watching it, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I have more than 190,000 subscribers and more than 21,000 videos of Israel and the Holy Land. Then I'm dedicating that tour to a wonderful family of Kumar, Naresh, Roopa, and the most important, Aaron, the child. And we will follow that Latin cross inside the church, but I don't want to die today. Then the facade, I don't know if you can hear me, but the facade of the church was built at the end of the 11th century, the beginning of the Crusader time. And you can see so many things here, but I'm afraid that it's going to be very noisy here. What I wanted to look is at the ladder at the second story. And while we are entering the church, we will talk about the ladder. The ladder belongs to the Armenians who wanted to clean the windows from the outside. Then they took the ladder out, but then the Greek Orthodox came to them and say, who told you that the facade of it belongs to you? Until they figure out who owns the facade, the ladder will be there. But if we are talking about that, Armenian against the Orthodox, today it's not like that. Let me show you one more thing. I will talk about the Holy Fire at the tomb of Jesus, but there was a time that the Armenians bought their rights from the Ottomans, and the Orthodox couldn't do the ceremony together with them. And then, the ceremony was owned by the Orthodox and the Armenians. Then the Orthodox actually had to be outside. And the Holy Fire, I'm running away. Holy Fire went out from that creek. What's important for us to see that there are special ready for the noise? Special cross of the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. You see the Golgotha here as well. Then let's enter the church, but I cannot use my hat now. And this is not less than the one who's got the keys to the church. He's opening the church and closing the doors of the church every night. One of two beautiful families. And Anashima, yeah, not a lot of people here, mostly local people. Then let's do that according to tradition. We are climbing up to the Golgotha. Remember, Jesus was crucified here, died here. They purified his body in that place, and they bury him here. But guess what? He's not there. Then let's climb up to the Golgotha through the Catholic part of the church. The family of Kumar tried to reach Israel for the last 2 years, but because of the war, they couldn't do that. They had so many reasons to visit that church, medical reasons, which I'm not going to talk about it, but they knew that if they will reach the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, it might be that their solution will be over, and they will be cured by the power of Christ. Then guess what? I just bought them a cross that they asked for, and I will bless it in the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. It's like they actually have been here, and of course I will send them the cross later on to their houses. My dear friends, what I need is your help as well. Please pray for the family of Kumar and send them a message through that video, because they need it. The Golgotha area is of Catholic, and we are in the Catholic part, and the Orthodox. I'm so sorry about the noise, but you know, they're working here. Can you believe me that there are tractors inside the church? Then let's start with the Catholic part. This is one of the Via Dolorosa station. That is where they strip him from his clothes, and remember the lottery? That's happened right here. And later on, they nailed him to the cross. They crucified him, and the Pietà is here as well. But let's start with that. The crucifixion wasn't inside the city. Look at the Catholic mosaic. You can see that the city is outside. The Jews are being buried outside the city, but they've been crucified outside the gate for the same reason. The idea is that everyone will go in and out, and then they will know what not to do. Then in that case, today the city is different. Today it's inside the city, but remember there's a gap of 2,000 years. In front of you is the most important and expensive altar built by the Medici family from Italy. And that represents nailing Jesus into the cross. Now, sadly, the tour guide with the Israeli group is climbing up, and she is more louder than me. You can see Mary. You can see Mary Magdalene anointing his legs, the mother, and a Roman soldier. And outside the city, you can see the only man is John, the disciple, the beloved one, and the other women. Wow, it will be so noisy. And although it's not, the next station will be the crucifixion place. It's a little bit busy there. Then you can see here the Pietà, which is in the Catholic place. That is where Mary saw the death of her son. Remember, she's not smiling anymore. She was when she was at the presentation at the temple, Saint Simon told her, Mary, you want your child will die in front of your eyes. It will be like a spear next to in your heart. Then the Kumar family, I know that you love Mary. Then this is one of the most important Marys for me. Yes, they're arriving here. This is the Golgotha. We are on top of it. You can see John, Jesus, with his 4 letters of his sin list. Jesus from Nazareth, King of the Jews. I'm respecting, my dear. And you can see right here the exact place of the crucifixion. And next to it, you can see Mary. What's that? I'm touching now the bedrock and covering the cross. And you can see that Mary is to the left of Jesus. And look how beautiful is the ceiling of that beautiful church at the Greek Orthodox part. Then, Catholic and Orthodox is in front of you. Amazing, isn't it? Let me bless your cross here above the holy fire that we will talk about it. We believe that nothing will happen to everyone who will actually touch that cross. Beautiful, isn't it? Let's leave the Golgotha. Thank you. And you can see that the wood floor here is temporary, of course. The idea is that they will bring back the stones. But we were already there. Remember, Jesus was crucified with another 2. And you can see that even the Greek Orthodox tells you that the walls were outside the city. And we are outside the city right now. If you will watch my Via Dolorosa stations videos on my YouTube channel, you will understand exactly where we believe was the city, the walls, city walls, and where are we now. Then in that matter, after the crucifixion, they buried Jesus very quickly at the same day. Then you can see here Joseph of Arimathea and Nicodemus and John, the disciples, kissing the hands of Jesus, and Mary, the mother, which is for me such a difficult thing. His holding his head, and the women of Jerusalem are around her. Now the Jews are being buried at the same day, and Jesus as a Jew was buried exactly like that. They put a shroud around him and bury him at the same day. Then in that case, that stone is what we believe is the place that he was put on it, and they anointed his body. Guys, you can see that it's shining, it's full with oil, and I'm anointing the cross of Kumar family. Oh, the smell is amazing. Roopa, Naresh, and of course, Heron the child. Then the next place is the crucifixion. Well, what I want you to understand that it used to be a cave, a rock-cut cave that was blessed it was actually was owned by Joseph of Arimathea, which is holding now the body of Jesus, and it was next to the crucifixion place. The crucifixion place, as we believe, used to be owned by King Herod, but after King Herod died, people started to use it as a water cistern, as a place to be buried, but the Romans use it as a crucifixion place outside the gate because it was a quarry area. Then in that case, everyone knew where it is. And today the tomb looks totally different. Oh, you can see that they are still excavating and renovating the tomb of Jesus, that we have to walk through there. Cannot walk through there? We have to make the run tour? I don't know what's happened to you. But it told me that we have to make a run tour. Or at least that's what I wanted to understand him. Then let's make a run tour. And on the way you will see a few more things. I want to go straight to the tomb area. Sadly, I cannot enter with that cross. I will enter to the tomb later on without the video. But what you can see here is we are just beneath the tomb of Jesus. You can see part of the Golgotha, and you can see the creek right there. That is where we believe blood of tears blood, fell into the ground, and according to the Bible, so many people resurrected. According to the Greek Orthodox, Adam, the first man ever, resurrected as well. Then this was his tomb. Then this is the tomb of Adam, but for Catholic of us, that was where 4 of the Crusader kings were buried. Sadly, the Armenians and the Orthodox didn't keep it when they renovated that place, and another 4 was right there. Then let's make a run tour, and you can see another part of the Golgotha right here in front of you, and part of the stones. This is part of the floor from different times. And you know what? It's holy. Before we will reach the tomb, let me, if I'm already here, let me enter to the Armenian/Catholic chapel. Wow, it smells so well. This is an Armenian chapel. You can see here 9 cities that have been destroyed by the Ottomans. In 1915, the Ottomans killed 1.5 million of the Armenians, and this is part of the cities that they destroyed. And Mount Ararat used to be part of Armenia. Now it's not. The Armenians were the first nation that converted to Islam, but I'm walking down because it's not dark now. I'm leaving the Armenian Catholic and heading to the Catholic place. How do you know that it's Catholic? See that picture, painting? This actually tells me that from here it's Catholic. Then I'm still in the Armenian chapel, but now my leg is touching the Catholic chapel. This is where we believe St. Helen found the evidence of the Holy Cross. She found here 3 crosses, but before that used to be, and really we are so lucky, Kumar family, that the light is still on. And you can see here part of the plaster that cover that place. But let's go before the plaster to show you that there used to be a quarry. Can you see it? Then this was the quarry of King Herod, and a quarry is never inside the city. Pollution and real estate. There are so many reasons why not to build a quarry inside the old city. Then another reason why to believe that it's not. I wasn't inside the city. But later on they covered it and turned it into a water system, because water is one of the problems of Jerusalem and Israel until today. You can see the bucket holes, which are up of the roof, and if it will be open, we might go to the roof. Just like I'm carrying your cross, Mr. Kumar, you can see St. Helen that found here the 3 crosses. But before we will reach the place, you can see an ancient plaster of the crucifixion. Jesus is on the cross now. Sadly, we cannot see that part. John is here and the mother is to the left. But when she came to here, according to traditions, at the 4th century, she realized that in that place there are 3 crosses. Which one is Jesus' cross? Then in that case, first, let me... I can see that what's happened to the language here when the oil is touching it, but I think it's important. Roopa, Naresh, and Aaron, Kumar family. Wow, it's shining. Some people tell me from time to time that they can smell the oil. Then one more important thing, because I know that you might ask me, how should you get that cross? No problem. At my video, if you'll touch the bottom part of it, there's a text, and it will open to you, and you will find Buy Me a Coffee link, and through there you can actually buy it. Then she came to here. She looked. She brought, according to one story, an old sick man. According to a different story, a dead woman. The 2 first crosses touched the body. Nothing happened. The 3rd cross, you know exactly what's happened. And she found the true cross. She cut it into 3. One was here in the church, but stolen later on by the Persians. The other 2 were moved to Constantinople and to Rome. Here in the church you can find small pieces of relics from the true cross. I know at least the Catholic and the Orthodox has got it. I don't know about the Armenians. I never saw it at the Armenians' hands. I'm not sure that they will let me climb up to the roof, but if I will, then remember that dome. On the way up, you can see a lot of graffitis. Here you can see beautiful Armenian crosses. And crosses from the Crusade time. Endless. There's so many chapels here. I will talk about the jail, the prison of Jesus. When he came to here, he had to wait for his time. Then according to so many, that was one of the prisons. I don't know if you can hear the muezzin, but next to us there are two mosques. And 5 times a day they are calling the disciples to pray. Then this is the prison. You can see where they put the legs in. And that's where, as we believe, the Kumar family, Jesus was waiting for his time. There are restrooms in that church, mainly because until 19th century, somewhere in the middle, the Muslims didn't let Christians to enter the church only when they paid a lot of money, and then when you entered, you didn't know for how long. Then you had to have restrooms. It's still working, it's still functioning. Beautiful Catholic area. This is for me the 15th station of the cross, when, which is not exist. We do have only 14. That's where Mary Magdalene saw Jesus on Sunday. The Holy Family Chapel is in front of you. Cannot talk inside, but because we are Catholic today, let me bless you there. And the most important place here is the tomb that you can see in front of you. The tomb is now being, it actually been renovated, and it includes 2 parts. The first part, it's where the not take a video here. Well, he is the priest, not I, and sadly it belongs only to the Greek Orthodox now. In that case, I have no other choice. But it's, you know what, I'm here in that church for more than 25 years. He's not. I can hear them. Then, next to it is the tomb of whom, actually? But this is what you can see. Let me see if I can change it. No, I cannot. Oh, my. Yeah. I know how to change it now. Yes. Then let's actually talk about the tomb. This is a tomb from the time of Jesus. And I'm using the flashlight. You can see that there are so many niches here. Some of them are still closed. To put the body there. That's how I believe, then the tomb of Jesus the tomb of Jesus was built. Joseph of Arimathea gave Jesus his own tomb that it was at his garden. The crucifixion place is a Roman place. The garden of Jesus is, the tomb of Jesus was at the garden. Then Saint Simon gave Jesus his own tomb, But I'm sure that he built himself a tomb for himself. For me, it's important that you will understand that that's how it used to be. The tomb of Jesus that you see is quite a new structure. But when they renovated, they found out that the tombstone is from Constantine time, and that's where they built the church. And all over here, you can find some seeds of pollen, of flowers. Then in that case, the flowers, it was a garden, then there were flowers here. And what I didn't talk about the last time, they found here some tunnels, which I'm not sure that I know for what reason, but that was a garden for sure. Then that was the tomb of Joseph of Arimathea, and the stones around it, the walls around it, is not less than the 4th century church. Wow, amazing, isn't it? Now, I cannot make a round tour. I will have to go all the way back to the entrance. Here you can see the Armenian chapel, and that's where the ladies, the women of Jerusalem, actually was standing when they saw the crucifixion according to the Armenians. Remember, according to the Catholic, it was at the Golgotha itself, and you can still see the renovation of that part of the church. But I promised to talk about the Holy Fire, and here you can see it. Sadly, he didn't let me take a video of it next to the tomb of Jesus. Then you can see it a little bit from here. Once a year at Holy Saturday, Holy Fire goes all the way from heaven straight to the tomb of Jesus, and the Armenians and the Greek Orthodox are lighting all the candles of them through there. They actually, this is one of the few candles that you can send to the world via airplanes. Then it's happened every year, including this year. Then all the candles of the church is lit by the Holy Fire. And as you remember, nothing will happen to you according to tradition if you will touch it. Now, let me see if I can climb up to the roof of the church. Wow, you can see the sun. So strong. Yes, I can, unless, I don't know, someone will tell me that I cannot. Remember that when they stripped him from his clothes, Kumar family? This is the chapel from the outside. It used to be another entrance to the church, but now, remember we didn't take the video. There's one at the western part, and there's one here, second one, third one here, and the 4th one. Guys, it's so strange to say, but this is the only option for us to enter and to go out of the church. It was sealed by the Muslims, by Saladin, and from that time until today we cannot do that. Then let's enter to the Ethiopian part of the church. The Ethiopian believes that they are a creation of two important people, Queen Shiva and King Solomon. 9 months after they met each other here in Jerusalem, the first Ethiopian was born. According to their belief, the son, when he was around 20 years old, took the 10 Commandments, the Ark of the Covenant, into Ethiopia. Remember the dome that we saw? This is the dome. Look how beautiful it is. Guys, I'm celebrating my birthday tomorrow by praying for the Kumar family, and I will ask you to do that too. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to subscribe to my Facebook and Instagram. It's by the same title but different things. I'm uploading there so many other things. Thank you very much for being with me. Please pray for Kumar family from Ruda, Naresh and Haron from UK. Bye bye.